From high atop Healthcare Hill in Central Maryland, this is BSN Headline News. Today's top story is Secours' Strategic Quality Plan, Secours Ministries' Directional Statement, and Secours' Core Competencies all work in concert with one another. So let's take a closer look at that and what that means, one goal at a time. Our first goal comes from the Strategic Quality Plan Roadmap. It is co-create healthy communities. That goal goes on to explain that we recognize that the factors which drive health outcomes extend well beyond the scope of traditional healthcare services. Thus, we commit to improve the health of our communities through partnership and collaboration with a broad range of constituencies, including committed community residents. Ambitious? Maybe. But listen to what Chris Allen of Secours Ministries has to say about co-creating healthy communities.
What that means to me is that Secours alone and a community may not be able to drive population health change. But in partnership with local public health, local federally qualified health centers, and our competitor hospitals, that we're gathering this information on a community health needs assessment by having one assessment for entire community and using our resources that would help in terms of community benefit dollars that each one of us are spending. And if we were able to use that in a way that would really drive change. Because we can talk about diabetes, we can talk about hypertension, we can talk about obesity, we can talk about asthma, but unless we align, and that's what this particular statement is about. And how does Secours take a leadership role in the creation of these councils and perhaps even staffing these councils and then getting buy-in and support from these other organizations that are crucial in driving change?
Now, it's interesting to note that the SQP is supported by Secours Ministries' Directional Statement, and there are a couple of parts of the Directional Statement that speak directly to that. Provide quality health and wellness care that is accessible to all the communities we serve, particularly people who are marginalized, and create collaborations and partnerships with others that liberate an innovative response to social and community needs. And then we've got Secours' new core competencies, which now provide some direction on just which employee core competencies or skills match up with this strategic goal. And there are 3. Make every effort to understand the people we serve and their needs and expectations. Generate and share innovative ideas to meet future needs, and demonstrate adaptability and flexibility. Now, these core competencies, when combined with our individual technical competencies, result in organizational capabilities with a community focus, or co-creating healthy communities. In other words, BSN will actively engage in partnerships and community collaborations to better understand the people and communities we serve so that we can anticipate needs and respond quickly and appropriately. So there you have it. The Strategic Quality Plan is our overall plan. The Directional Statement provides broad directional support and leadership, and employees with the right skills make it happen. Next week, we'll look at the goal, be person-centric. In other news, Solidarity with South Sudan is an intercongregational religiously inspired initiative that aims to create self-sustainable education, health and pastoral institutions and programs that will help to empower South Sudanese people to build a just and peaceful society. Their focus is on teacher training, nursing and midwife training, and pastoral services. Recently, Bon Secours Health System donated $50,000 to Solidarity with South Sudan in support of training healthcare professionals at the Catholic Health Training Institute in South Sudan. This grant will be used to support 7 students for 1 year in a registered nurses program. Of the 158 registered nurses in the country, 49 have been trained by the Catholic Health Training Institute. By the end of 2015, 19 more registered nurses are expected to graduate. Currently, there are 91 students registered in 2 programs. Those programs are registered nursing and midwifery. The Catholic Health Training Institute is an important institute not only for training purposes, but also for helping a new generation look beyond ethnic differences to build a united country. It is helping to shape this generation of healthcare professionals committed to respect of the dignity of each person and a determination to live in peace. Bon Secours Health System supports Solidarity with South Sudan. If you'd like to support Solidarity with South Sudan, go to their website at www.solidarityssudan.org. Donations in any amount can be placed online. Finally, Bon Secours not only works globally for good causes, but we also work closely with local agencies to address issues of homelessness and economic hardship in the communities we serve. One of those communities is our employee community. Consistent with that commitment, we have Bon Secours Health System Employee Hardship Grants. Now, we don't always think of our fellow employees as facing hardship, but maybe we should. The grants have been in place since late 2013 when the Bon Secours Board of Directors approved $5 million in Bon Secours Mission Fund dollars to be used in part to support employees in times of financial hardship. These funds are available to address the hardship needs of eligible Bon Secours employees. So, do you know a coworker facing a challenge like paying their rent, utilities, childcare, or health care? Do you know someone who is struggling with unanticipated auto or home repairs? Or how about someone who has lost their home in a fire or some other unexpected event? Or maybe it's you. If you or someone you know, fellow employee, needs assistance, contact your local human resources or mission leader. They can help you determine the eligibility of the employee for one of these grants. Now, the eligible employee will have to complete an application. You can get those from Human Resources or your local mission office as well. But Bon Secours is serious about this. If an employee needs help, take the steps necessary to see that they or you get help. Contact your local Human Resources Department or your local mission office to determine eligibility and get the ball rolling. Well, that's it for this week. Stay tuned to this portal for future up-to-the-minute information on these and other stories on BSN Headline News. I'm Dave Schlachter. Thanks for joining us. BSN Headline News is a production of Bon Secours Productions and is solely responsible for its content.